All right, we've got some breaking news that's happening at the moment. It's coming out of the United States. Police have swarmed the Las Vegas Strip following reports of multiple shots that have been fired during a concert at the Mandalay Bay Casino. What we know at the moment is that at least 2 people are dead, with that toll expected to rise. 24 people injured with a suspected gunshot wounds at the Las Vegas hospital. We're just seeing lots of footage that's been coming through. We had a Reuters feed, but it's unfortunately just come to a standstill now. But we've seen that Las Vegas Strip is just covered with police. It's been closed off, and everybody within the area of Las Vegas is starting to evacuate and run as fast as they can for their lives. There were not one gunman, but they're saying there were around about 3 gunmen. These, of course, are all reports that are coming through as fast as the media can report it, and people that are sitting in Las Vegas at this point in time. And there's various scenes. The other fact that we've got here is that this is all happening at the Mandalay Bay Casino in Las Vegas, where an active shooter is situated, and apparently he's actually inside the hotel as well. So this is a developing story. As we go back to Palesa, we'll continue to monitor this, and perhaps if anything more does come through, we will bring that to you. But just the breaking news, an active shooter out in Las Vegas, 2 people reported dead so far and scores injured. But this is a scene that is happening and unfolding right now in the United States. All right, Palesa, unfortunately not a nice note to hand back to you, but we'll keep monitoring that story as you come back to us to say goodbye. But right now, let's go to you and see what you've got for us there in George.
All right, thank you so much, Leanne. Well, we are wrapping up things here live from Georgia in the Western Cape for the Funda Mzantsi Championship. And there, what you have on the screen is basically what is happening currently. Now, I said in a few minutes' time, the formal program will be starting, and all the participants have already made their way through to the hall where the competition will begin. Just before we say goodbye, let me just invite the 2 gentlemen here. We're just going to have a quick chat with them. I'm joined by Makosonke Mklinwa. He's a parolee, and after being released from prison, you actually established your own book club. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm all right, and you?
Good, can't complain.
Yes, tell us about your book club.
My book club, I wanted to open a book club in our community, but I struggled to get the guys to join my book club, and I went to my church at the Methodist, and we established a book club. I'm the coordinator, and we are also going to compete in the competition.
All right, the interest, did it start while you were still inside at one of the correctional services centers?
The interest started while I was inside to establish my book club when I'm released, as I was part of the Southern Cape Management Area book club. So yeah.
All right, Sihle, let me just bring you into the conversation. Sihle Kumalo is, in fact, you participating? Are you participating, or are you just an adjudicator?
Well, I'm an adjudicator, but even more important is the fact that my book, Almost Slipping My Way to Timbuktu, was one of the books that was being reviewed 2 years ago in 2015. So I got to see what Mzantsi Championship is all about, and that is why I thought, let me come back as an adjudicator this time.
All right, so what are you looking for in terms of quality? Talk to us about your observations throughout the previous years and what you're looking for.
Well, from the participants' perspective, we are looking for content. We're looking for someone that can show that he or she has read the book, understands it, what is it that he likes or does not like about the book, and also the confidence that comes with that. You know, you have to show that, be comfortable on stage and show that you really are enjoying what you're doing up there.
All right, talk to us a little bit about your book. As you say, it was reviewed in 2015. What's the book about, and in what language?
Oh, well, the book is in English. It covers the trip which I did in 2013, and that was traveling by public transport throughout West Africa, through Francophone, traveling from Senegal, Mali, Togo, Benin, and finishing up in Ghana. It's all about that as Africans we have to travel through our very own continent, and if we don't, who is going to do it on our behalf? And by the way, that was my 3rd book. I'd also done the Cape to Cairo as well as Central Africa, and all those books are available at the leading bookshops.
All right, and the question that we're asking this morning on Morning Live is, what needs to be done to sort of promote the culture of learning in South Africa? What do you think needs to be done?
I think it all starts at home with discipline from our parents and all that.
And shockingly, the stats are saying only 5% of parents read to their children. So it's worrying.
Yes, so it's, as I said, it starts with the parents, but it starts also with you as an individual to like it starts to choose a person to like get interested in reading, and when you see a book, pick it up, read it instead of just leaving it there or use it for other purposes. So it starts to choose an individual and then moving on along.
All right, Buti, thank you so much. All right, and thank you so much to your room for having watched the special edition of Morning live from Georgia in the Western Cape, whereby we were promoting the culture of learning here in South Africa. So I believe you got to learn a thing or two about reading, and will get to improve on the numbers. 14% of South Africans read here in South Africa, and only 5% of us as parents read to our children. That's it. Thank you so much. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning in our studios in Johannesburg.